Welcome to the July 2025 Southlake market update. This is for homes that have sold all the way through June of 2025. Let's get right into it. First, we're going to look at the median sales price in Southlake. It is trending up, as you can tell here. And if we zoom in, the median close price is $1.59 million. So that is up from last month, up year over year. However, keep this in mind, because inventory is much smaller in Southlake, that can fluctuate. So a better way to look at the median sales price is to look at it year over year. By the end of this year, we'll have a better idea if the market is officially trending up or down as far as numbers. If you look here, 2020, 2021, 2024, 1.25 is the median. It's been relatively stable in the last few years, but it's very likely that we're going to see some of these lower numbers in August, September, and October as well. So that may balance us back out to around that 1.25. We will see by the end of the year. The number of closed homes, the number of sales in Southlake is 47. That is up from last month as well as up from last year. Very interesting. So it's a pretty good balanced market here in Southlake, Texas. And the consecutive days on market, the average is 27 days, up just slightly from last month and barely from last year, year over year. And then the median days has gone up just a little bit to 19. So what that tells us is most of the homes are selling, or half of the homes are selling in less than 19 days. The key difference is we are nearing toward the end of the selling season, which means most people want a contract in no later than June to close in July, because August, if they have kids, school starts in August here in Southlake. So homes are still selling rather quickly as long as these homes are priced right and listed properly. 19 days, but that is up considering we were hovering over at 6, 6, and 8 median days on market. All right, months of inventory, 4 months. That went down a little bit, and that's about average throughout the DFW Metroplex. I think it's 5 months inventory for DFW at large, but that is up a little bit from year over year from last year. I like to compare mainly 2024 to 2025. I think they're more comparable years than, say, 2021 and 2022, but it's still good to kind of gauge where we're at with that. It does very much feel like a balanced market right now, which is typically around the 5 and 6 months of inventory. Technically, 4 months is a seller's market, especially with the low median days. But some homes are sitting if they're not updated or if they're not priced right. All right, so the closed price by square foot, we're looking at $392 a square foot, which is up from last month. The $392 isn't surprising that it is higher price per square foot. What that tells me, especially with the higher closed price as well at 1.5, is that maybe some new construction sold in Southlake that's bumping that price per square foot up for the month of June. Houses are selling at 98.8% of the list price. And so, yeah, unless it's been on the market a long time, they're selling rather close to list price. A few of them are selling over asking if they're priced right at the beginning and in high demand, say they're updated and priced right, then they may go over asking. We are finding some multiple offers still, but it definitely has slowed down in Southlake. By all means, it's slowed down. 30 expired listings for the month of June in 2025. That's about average. So overall, if you are buying or selling a home in Southlake, these are just some good numbers to be watching. It is slightly a seller's market. Feels like a balanced market. I say right now it's very important if you're selling your home to list your home right on the money, because it is a little bit slower, especially as we're entering into July and August. It significantly slows down. Doesn't mean there aren't any buyers on the market. You can still sell a home, but you just want to list it right on the money when it comes to pricing. If you're a buyer, this is going to be a good season to purchase a home in Southlake. So between now and the end of the year is typically a good time to buy a home in any market, really, but especially the Dallas-Fort Worth and Southlake market. So if you want to buy or sell a home in Southlake, fill out the appropriate questionnaire in the link below. I'd be so happy to help, and I'm here to help answer any of your questions as well.